All right, Todd Billy, you know it's been a couple of days since your man Anthony Richardson's pro day, and I have to take the temperature of Seattle Seahawks fans. Hopefully most of you dudes have poured enough water down your shorts, right, down your jorts, to get over you know what with this man Anthony Richardson right here. You got Granddaddy Pete touched his shoulder. You see it right there. I know right there that bad boy sent people into an absolute frenzy. Oh, please, did you see Granddaddy Petey touch Anthony Richardson's shoulder? We're going to select him at number 5 now. I just know it. Listen, I said it before. I think the Seattle Seahawks should give the fans what they want. They need to select Anthony Richardson with that number 5 pick if he's there, straight up, right? They need to not worry about the line of scrimmage or anything dealing with this season where this team actually has a chance to be pretty good. And they need to go ahead and think about the future and just draft Anthony Richardson because, hey, there's a ton of fans out there that really subscribe to that theory. And I know there's a ton of fans who don't as well, but sometimes you have to give the fans what they want. So your boy Murph can get his wish of the Philadelphia Eagles getting a chance to draft Jalen Carter. I'm back on that shit again, baby. But check this out. I know you guys love this right here. I definitely thought about those people when I saw him do this right here. Look at this. Oh, my God, Cletus. Did you see that? He threw the ball, and it went like 25 yards, and he was sitting on his ass. He was sitting on his ass. Now, listen, I kid, right? I kid, but obviously there's an element of truth to any time you're being serious there. I know people going buck wild over this shit right here. You know your boy here. I couldn't give a shit less about any of this. If it's not playing actual football, reading a defense or something like that, I don't even watch it. I just happened to stumble across this shit, and I'm like, I know Seattle Seahawks fans are going crazy. I do not pay attention to no pro days from no damn quarterbacks. And you got people doing shit like this. This reminds me of Jamarcus Russell was on his knees and threw the ball like 60 yards right here. My man throwing the 25-yard passes from his ass. Can't front, though. He would go hard in the wheelchair league. Look at this right here. Look at it, slow motion. Oh, no leg usage at all. Lieutenant Dan, you have new legs. Look at that. Seattle fans go wild. What about this drawing right here? My man with the casual play action fake right here, drifting away and throws a deep ball down the field. And all the Seattle fans are rejoicing because they love the deep ball, right? Like we've never seen anybody do this before at a pro day. Oh, about that. Nice deep ball there. But what happened when Malik Willis was charged with actually getting into a game with a pretty good Tennessee Titans team as well? This shit don't matter, baby. There's no defenses being read. There's no pass rush there. Right? There's no scheming whatsoever involved in stuff like this. And you remember who started all this the year prior to Malik Willis as well, right? That would be Zach Wilson, who is looking like a major draft bust, so much so that his team is actively going out pursuing a 40-year-old quarterback when this dude should be going into his 3rd season and destroying the league. I blame dumbasses like Daniel Jeremiah. Look at the reaction to this shit. And what does this type of throw have to do with anything? Think about it.
Top 5, he couldn't beat Coastal Carolina. First of all, Steve mentioned, oh my goodness, that is just a silly foot.
You hear the reaction by those dumbasses, right? Same dumbasses that are probably now pretending that they always thought that Zach Wilson would be a bust. This shit has nothing to do with anything. Absolutely nothing. And I know this one right here had most of y'all out there jizzing in your jeans. My man right here, Anthony Richardson, drops back, intentionally throws the ball super high and hits the ceiling. Right? Intentionally does this, right? Well, this is what the pro day has become now. It's a spectacle. Cats want to do what they seen other people do, right? We already seen this a couple of times in pro day this season, right? Just like that Zach Wilson throw when then Justin Fields did it. I want to say maybe Trevor Lawrence tried to do it. Everybody doing it. He's up there laughing and shit. Like, it's like, come on, dude. Nobody's done. We just seen somebody do it. What's laughing is this man was 17 touchdowns and 9 interceptions, a 54% completion percentage, man. Come on. That's not the end all be all, no doubt about that. He's definitely a talented quarterback. Remember, I'm speaking as someone covering the Seattle Seahawks, who I just don't think needs to draft a quarterback of the future, but it seems the fan base wants it, despite having Geno Smith with no wear and tear on his body, just making a Pro Bowl, comeback player of the year and all that. But the shiny new thing, this is what America has come to, right, with football, right? The internet age of people not many people who played football, they're wowed by shit like this. But when actuality comes, bro, you got to live within that playbook. The quick and mid-range game, reading defenses on the fly. It's not all about running a 4-4. Everything that he did, Justin Fields already did. He's not a better prospect than Justin Fields. Justin Fields ran a 4-4-4 as well. What is Justin Fields? It's Justin Fields taking over football, right? They're making excuses for Justin Fields, his low completion percentage and all that as well. So pretty much the same exact stats as Anthony Richardson here in the NFL, and they're having to make excuses when it was said that he elevates the team around him. But now he needs the players and pieces of parts and stuff like that in Chicago to be functional. So think about it in that manner. So not that discrediting these guys or downing on them, but there's more than one way to play football. People are just so enamored with big athletes because most of you cats out there have never been athletic in your life. This shit ain't impressive to me. Right? I was an athlete my entire life. That shit ain't impressive to me. What's impressive is knowing the game, understanding the game, being able to go through your progressions, right? Front to back on progressions, understanding defenses, sticking around in the pocket, being able to deliver the ball to get targets, having and keeping them healthy. Throwing the ball and hitting the ceiling, we saw Will Levis do that 2 or 3 days prior. Look at this. And he combined it, right? You got the rollout John right here, throwing off. Well, he steps into this one right there and bang, hits the ceiling. Showing off the arm strength, right? He having to do that because he couldn't show off the accuracy and everything or reading defenses himself. Will Levis, another one of these guys. Oh, he's big, he's muscular, he's all that. Come on, man, we've already seen this. It's like 50 first dates with people out there. They will find a comparison and roll with it. Some dude tried to tell me Anthony Richardson was a mix of like Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, and somebody else or some shit like that. I'm like, come on, man. We've already seen Terrell Pryor and all these freak athlete types, all these big, strong cats. I remember a cat by the name of Jake Locker who had accuracy issues as well, but was a phenomenal athlete at Washington, I believe. Shit, come to think about it, look at it. Your man had 17 touchdowns and 9 interceptions in his last season at Washington as well, with a 55% completion percentage. I remember everybody saying, oh, when he gets to the NFL, he's going to be much more accurate. The talent around him is going to be better and all this and that. And as you can see, that didn't necessarily come to fruition. He was the same old. Not to put his transgressions on Anthony Richardson or anything like that, but it's just not, you can't just say etched in stone he's just going to become something better, right? You would expect him to, but you can't just place Patrick Mahomes comparisons on somebody who has not shown that type of throwing ability. Arm strength is not Patrick Mahomes' deal. The guy is just a pocket wizard who is extremely accurate. That's a dumbass comparison. Even people doing the Josh Allen thing as well. There's plenty of guys who were like that didn't become Josh Allen too, so I would keep that in mind. This one right here I know was like born for the Seattle Seahawks fans. Your man with the fakey, the dozy-do play action fake, throws a deep ball, completes that bad boy down the field, and then runs with the homies. It's a backfield. Right then and there. Somebody grabbed Granddaddy Pete at gunpoint, made him write his name on a selection card so they could turn it in during draft time for that number 5 pick. So let me know where you guys stand right now with Anthony Richardson postseason. So meaning a lot of his momentum came when there was no football being played. So, but don't let that sway you or sway your opinion. I just want to know you guys' honest opinion, because a lot of you guys be so scared to say something because you think I'm going to jump down your throat, pause, and then if one person does say that, then you get hundreds of people liking the comment, right? That's straight coward shit. Just be a man about it and say you like Anthony Richardson and you want him to be your quarterback in the future, all right? If that's the case. So let me know where you guys stand, man. It's your boy Mid-Atlantic Murph, man. As always, thanks for the support. We just having a little fun out here, all right? Strike the band.
What more can
Top Billin.